weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that sure brings back memories. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Well, we still need to find Jean and the others. Let's have a look around. Yeah. Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mondstadt? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
They said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geofishing for the next round then?
Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Huh? Why did someone hang jumpy... What? But they don't look alike. Not a lot of people come here, but... yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? If it turns out not to be event-related, you couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of... Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then... fireworks! Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow! That's a statue of the seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. It's weird, though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know...
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the seven! Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the seven with a statue of Klee. Yeah, but that's not the point. You're not weird. Oh, you're right. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon. That explains the other weird... She must have asked Jean to write that... No, wait! Yeah. Paimon, the surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. Makes Paimon feel all warm and fuzzy. What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of... Huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Guess I'll all there's left to do is touch. Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Sparks and splash! You were right! Alice is full of surprises! Good guessing on your part! Let's keep going and see what else we find!
Go now.
Yes, now or it'll be too late.
Whoa! It's the ball!
There's something huge in the sky.
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Look! There he is! Back then, the Goblin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about, but your control over. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past. Rah! Well, this is awkward. You really hung Paimon out to dry there, traveler.
Apologies. You were just even livelier than I remembered.
Which means mission accomplished on the surprise front, I suppose. What do you say, Alice?
Oh, yes, indeed. That was fantastic. I've recorded it all, in fact.
Huh! So you were watching us all along. And hold on. You can't just record people like that.
What a delightful reunion. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict?
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe... Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right question.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand and not...
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invent. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity.
Oh! We didn't even notice!
Huh, I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple trick.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. Except for Venti and Dvalin, of course.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you haven't heard in a while, right? You might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
So does Jean know about this or not?
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you.
Huh. So you do draw the line somewhere.
Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of, with the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end.
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her soon.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception. This magic bubble is,
Simply put, it's a...
indeed, the ultimate goal.
So, what about the parts that took...
Oh, those were there because the bubble world, memories are easy to extract. If memories are the only... For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance, not to mention, on their own.
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to...
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop. And before it's all said and done, we'll be
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angels share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories. And in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun.
Oh, no.
What?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of...
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after all.
Oh, well. Hi, Mom.
In that case,
It's still early.
Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it.
Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. The border is a terrible mess even now. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though.
I see. Being a seeker is a tough job indeed.
Yes, good work. We'll...
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking...
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. A lot of people have gotten involved.
Are you one?
Yes.
Yeah, there are other activities.
Well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I mean, for those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of great importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
Paimon's sensing a
Yes, well, those of us resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. Not to mention, It's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long. Yes, absolutely.
So, besides the whole...
Here. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage!
That's right. Compared to me,
You're as modest as ever, huh?
over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that phase?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Well, apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost restraint.
Hey. Relax, Gene, relax. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us. No matter
Oh,
if I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself.
Oh, wow!
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a... As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance.
that's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Oh, nice!
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters.
Hang on, you know this is just a pit stop, right?
Of course. Still,
Oh, you have no idea what...
it's not that dramatic.
As much as Paimon...
All right. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello there, Honorary Knight.
It's so nice to meet you.
Looks like you're by the looks of
Indeed. Besides all the...
cocktail. Do you remember that time we served as bartenders?
The only thing is, but I need Honorary Knight.
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime.
Paimon's not sure as the best.
I'll do my best to support.
All right. Well, if...
Oh my, it looks like Hertha has gone back to... Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up. That's right. I'm just... If only there weren't so many people. Let me think. And if it could help me not...
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. I hope you like it.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, if anything, though. I seem to be feeling a little more energetic than I'd like. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfiddich. Don't worry, let's chat for... There's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine. Apparently, she plans to use... Indeed. Caramel sauce is such a... Improving food, I suppose. Surely you're not... On my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendam to teach some raving... Lately? Is that because you think that not bad at all? Back in my student... To paraphrase this, I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were adventuring... Well... Oh, this? A large contingent. Jean asked me to visit some of their well, based on what I got in their letters. As expected.
Finished. A new creation, custom made for you. This should help you fall asleep quickly and guarantee you peaceful dreams. It's called a slumbering rose.
From the colors to the choice based purely on it's like I no longer feel so good, in fact, that I feel like writing an. Speaking of lakeside, any walk would be more relaxed. Then, when we get back, you. When the time comes. Good afternoon, traveler.
I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your harmonizing talents here in Mondstadt. Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about this ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is I have
Care to give this a try?
Your artistry is... This tastes like a local variant of a lumidouce, the gentle and elegant taste. With its distinct layers, combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, though in reality, there's no... Your drink would... If you need time to mull... It really is. In such condition, when scents are blended well, it seems when mixed properly. Oh, yes, that. Usually, if it's before there was an officer named in the world of besides, so I don't mind drink. They're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. I studied However, this is a special windwheel. The various parts of the windwheel aster plant. I just took it for a look, extracting. Oh, thank you for. When I first got, to my surprise, let's just say, even in daily, in the end. Perhaps you possess.
Here you go.
The colors are cool. Are these bright specks? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. You're caught. Therefore, the winds and clouds of Mons. Really? Now it's time to. Thank you so much. This is the most memorable. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment. Once I perfect. Until then.
So you're looking after the drinks. I've got to say, I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the... As the captain... So, I've been intent... Anyway, since I have to prepare thoroughly to make sure... Oh,
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Sweet, and I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. Don't hold back. Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me. That's right. The merchant I got. Oh, it in that book. After a duel, to properly play host. But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't. Besides, I'll treat Miss If you want to know, they launched a die in the past. Now we just need to bring our standard field. The vice captain. In any case, after eating it for a week, you can hardly. Of course, having fresh meat. Yes, I have. To make matters worse, leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operation. Those veteran knights faced me. I'm completely fine. It was mentally tiring for sure. But fortunately, the operation wore them down. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly. Oh my. Miss Cloran's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Cloran was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to. Assuming these rumors are true, or that Miss Cloran's abilities might incorporate. I sure could. That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone. There's no. In recent years, you really are good. What? As for the. Brilliant.
Here's your.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. The aroma is perfect, and I. Give me a moment to. I know, but. Can you mix me another? By the time I've gone a few rounds with that, Miss... I won't be forgetting this in...
Suspicion confirmed. While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar... If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing sword wield... you'd make the front pages of every major newspaper. And there'd be... luckily... at that look on... calm?
Your caramel blaze is
Huh. It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire. While that I'm all right. As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to from a pure... But when Miss Farina, in fact, her publicly of it out of the utmost respect for her, I truly... I've seen a little. I took a Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and However, the way... Perhaps because recently, while this has slightly reduced... Perhaps it's because that's set over time, the fate... Of course, there is a solution to this. The next time you find yourself... If you also dislike being bombarded with sweetness... Indeed it is. The knights codenamed Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5 gave me this crest. They told me the design has only just been... You're not wrong, but I'm certain you'll get to know them, and after handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue drinking barrels of beer the night before. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadt... Since I eat a lot of meat, the slightest after the swordsman, I had 8. Of course, there was still room for it. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had... To be honest, I can still taste the grease. Once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Sigewin know that I'd be happy to I'm not sure. On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take this... I've often heard Sigewin praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey, she's gentle. Oh, thank you. Best to just let... Are you already based on my... So when the time comes, I think... All right, even if it's still...
All right, this new creation is called Leisure Time Lightning, a cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists. Enjoy!
Have you added... There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tart. The color of the wine also fits well with the name. And the lightning imagery contrasts with the fiery nature of... But where does the I see. Its unique aroma. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be interested in mixing drinks mostly for Navia and... I understand. Thanks to you.
Huh? Is that Miss Honorary Knight? Seeing you here, Miss well, out of and, no matter... Oh, you want me to be... let me think. I know! Whenever Albedo reviews to... Get ready, I'm going fish. So, Clee wants to...
Your Fairweather Frolic.
Wow! So, a Fairweather Frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it Clee will take a sip first? Ah! Yummy! If Clee drank this while eating grilled fish? Heck, but one drink isn't enough. Clee wants to try... a drink that tastes like cake. Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one chapter every night, learn something. That book taught Clee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go Fwah! And bounce even higher. It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like bedtime's an important part of Clee. She has a lamp made of gems. Yeah, sometimes as soon as Clee learns how... This stuff? A dash of sugar. Put everything together on the alchemy table, which Clee can give you. That way, you can make your own candy whenever you want. Three square meals? Adventuring to Albedo used to prepare. When Albedo's Kaya's camp is usually the Amber sometimes can't. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one, her choco go crunchy whenever I eat. Yeah, when Clee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book. Clee used to eat, so nuts don't have much flavor. It's like... Oh, yeah! Oh, right! That Clee ate a whole bunch, so if Clee... Yeah, that's what Clee's looking for.
Ta-da! It's done. I just know you're gonna love.
Wow! There's so much orange in this cup. And Dodoco looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Clee has to Miss Honorary Night. This is amazing! Clee was so... You're the best. Really? And when Dodoco sings, Clee wants wants to sing too. Clee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is the... Then you should... See you next time.
So Hertha's even when we were discussing the drink stand earlier, I took can't wait to see your skills in action. Of course a drink that packs a punch, the most suitable choice on this menu. It's not enough to know the recipe though. The key is in the mixing. That's the spirit.
Grandmaster, I hear.
Well, not bad. You haven't overdone or perhaps I should have said modest. Were you worried that deviating just a little might... Hey, that said, if you ask me, you can mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat. Pretty awesome, huh? It's like it was a gift. They've been waiting to have a good drink with. I'm the Grand, so it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per. Of course, take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5 for example. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pay. I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their. It's a treasure. I heard that while the expedition was underway, sometimes. My conclusion. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something when I was young. I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, as punishment, I had to run 50 laps. Indeed, he took 2 bottles. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves. After Crepus tried, his customers loved it. Yes, Faru retired years ago. When I get the chance. Well, let me think. Sometimes, in this regard too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. If I were, for example, we could go all in on the strings. If I were to act while in Nodcry, exactly. As expedition, just like Firewater and Smedina. These Nodcry delicacies have made young people need to learn restraint. At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than, unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking of you. Huh? Whatever you're about to do, I've...
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cocktail?
Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your by the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater has already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful... That's the most ingenious part. It's hard to imagine something this good with Iron Wolf. Oh, no time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddich right...
Hey there, traveler! Rep, Paimon here. You did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddich.
Whatever the reason, considering how short...
I fully support you. The drink stand will...
Hooray!
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of...
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've...
Paimon feels like there's some based on your... That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone...
I hope when we recruit some, even if they can't quite...
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Ha, yeah. Brace yourself. Ha, ha, yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Decay! New life!
Watch out! Time for takeoff. Let's play! Brace yourselves. Yeah!
Story has only just begun! Leave it to me!
I'm going in! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah! Everybody stand back! Time for takeoff. Let's play! Yeah! Here we go! Yeah! I'm going in!
Decay! New life! Leave it to...
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Yeah!
Watch out! The turning point?
Teamwork is dreamwork! Time for takeoff. Let's play! Yeah! Brace yourself. Yeah!
Decay!
I'm going in! Think you can get away? Yeah!
clock! Yeah! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's go! Oof! Kapow! Ah! Too strong! Teamwork is dreamwork! Start the clock! Yeah! Maximum power! Yeah! Hero incoming! Oof! Kapow! Ow!
Yeah! Press the advantage! Behold, the dawn! You got this!
The sky's clear! The glazed moon shines! Light the dust! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Advance! Rally! Light compels you!
Be cleansed! Divine light, shield them! Let my name echo in song!
Press the advantage! Charge! Behold, the dawn! All the light
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Light the dust! Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Everyone on me! Advance! Beyond shadow of darkness! You got this!
Be cleansed! Let the world collide!
Press the advantage! Fall in! Light compels you!
Without further ado, divine light, shield them! Smite the dust! Time to shine! Shower me with the lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Rally! All the light shines.
Light the dust!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Power. Blaze over. No touching. Time to shine. Let me weave you a verse. Mine to wield.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
All hail. Born of ice and frost. Rain cutter. Power. This is long overdue. Access denied.
Let my name echo in song! Strike a pose!
Witness the power of Gowa. Extinguished. Mine to wield.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Blaze over. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your power. Time to act.
what you see. Farewell.
Fire in the hole!
Let's fly!
Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Ha! Yeah!
Booba, get them! You're toast!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Time to say hello. Be free.
Knock 'em down.
Open fire! Open fire! Locked on! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up! Locked on! Open fire! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Nice and spicy!
Go! You're free now. Farewell.
Knock 'em down.
Let's fly! Open fire! Locked on! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Eat this! Booba, get them!
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up! Locked on!
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Everybody stand back!
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Fire in the hole! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Not too far now.
Ha!
Be silent. To dust. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. You will fear the dark.
Look, the rainbow!
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. The night cometh. Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent.
Ding dong water bomb! Our bond is strong!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
Ding dong water bomb!
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Observe. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Do you fear the...
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the nut, he didn't stop.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're... And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day. Yeah.
The Grandmaster's work. We made quick work.
You know how...
I see. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at Ask Away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that the remaining content.
Wait!
We'll take care of that. The parts you're of course, when you access the
Speaking of Alice, we're...
Clee demanded some playtime.
Yep, that checks.
Ha ha ha. Well...
Sure would be convenient if we could build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Okay. Might not be the best idea. Razor? What are you doing?
Fiery woman came to take Lupical. She backed down. This sword is here, for now. I am here to...
Hold on, let Paimon get this straight. Alice was... So, she took the illusion of the soul. That would make the trial of Bari...
We fight.
Wow! Looks like Paimon's...
Not real?
Alice's scheming claims another victim, huh? Let's take the photo and get Razor... Rand? You're here in Mondstadt?
Yes, but you're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpos.
Ah, that's...
Why not? You should know that. Hold on.
Oh.
Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt. Huh? We found it! Barbara, over here! Coming!
Oh, how did this happen? Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then,
Sorry, what?
That's right. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can... Wait, what is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our...
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui tent? Wait, but there are always those...
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long... Guess it's just my luck.
Well,
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go?
Maybe their names got...
I suppose, but it's possible the
Either way, we should have... Another tip? Huh.
It's here because I refuse to let that, but we still... Looks like we can use this to... Now that you mention it. Nights on vacation? However... Oh, I'm...
Fun times, huh?
Be my guest. You know, the expedition... Not that I'm Come talk to me when the intel I...
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
tortoise? Whoa! Dizzy!
Looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. The conflict between the two parties... Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point...
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
That would complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than...
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
Oh no! If this... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these...
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to...
You all sure are getting into character.
Well, it seems our outer diversions were most effective. The Knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read
No! We're too...
Put the lyre down!
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get... Wait! Why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the...
And I suppose I look enough like an electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons. The Holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered full...
Fischl is...
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times big.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages that
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her, so we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Yeah, this is go big, alright.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're
Yeah, and this time we have a...
A human never doubts what their eyes see. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice!
Mona.
You know about her? But Mona came to...
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her...
What? But... How? No one in the...
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh.
Fine. That's just...
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides...
All right.
If you want the...
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human, however, things that are taken...
like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Yeah, no. Wait, my...
I would think you have bigger concerns right now.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests...
Wait, but in real life, we all...
Yes, but there are 3 locations. All our actors worked.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was good, but when I actually had to stand off again, I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold...
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest...
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, anyway,
One moment. We...
Do I have to say it?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me.
And off he goes.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
The Vitu's up ahead. Luckily...
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. The crest is with me. Let's talk business. That's... good enough for me. All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way... Well, I spend most of my time staring into a hydromancy uses the false stars. Of course, I need a whole...
No wonder, Alice.
Generous compensation, minimum... Even though her daughter...
Huh. I guess the...
Oh, come on. And...
Looks like we were followed.
Stand aside. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Let's run!
Let's play!
I see through you!
Thunder!
Can't run! Miscalculated. Come on.
Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a fatus.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance.
Oh, so you were the one in the Vatus.
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo well, even though we lost. Dad
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
What? They handed over their crests? Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you.
Well, actually, Aunt Al, apparently, there's a
That does not sound...
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon. Luckily, Deval and...
Wow, that's...
Oh, because Mika is...
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nuts.
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! There it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless hero. Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up? Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
Allow me to clarify before we...
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was...
So then, I'm the one...
Do not despair, mein friend.
'Tis true, though thine prinzessin Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Look, the ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's their chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
Here we go!
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
Let's play! Time for takeoff!
Yeah. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Go as planned!
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
That's gonna leave a scar. On me.
All right. I give up. Just don't hit. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss.
Yeah, it's Your praise is a compliment to your own good.
Huh. It doesn't.
True.
I doubt the mages want us.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Wait.
I'm afraid it may be the...
Very well. Just be gentle. Huh? Oh, right. I'm on.
It's open.
Miss Al.
Congratulations on obtaining the...
Wow! This is quite the gathering. Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food.
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, but then as more and more of now seeing a gathering like this...
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members, but in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force.
You're right. The location isn't the most important I appreciate the kind words, you two. Make sure to do the same, traveler. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in...
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the...
of all the places to sit. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. Ah, well, you think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. The cathedral, the further away you get. I get that. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do it. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but if Natlan's crisis hadn't been ha, look at us. I guess not. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we—
Ah, so this is where you—
when did you become such—
Don't mind grape juice?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I start—
Disappointing. Oh, I almost forgot.
All right.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster? Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui, and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun! Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course! We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
All right, we made it! Time for round 2. Huh? Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be!
You sure know your stuff, traveler. That's where my head went too.
What is that?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course the world within the magic bubble is imagined.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any...
New magic does often come. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid...
One thing is for certain, at least. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll...
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding.
Are we talking about the Klee situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicion. It's not like we can avoid going in there.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here.
I don't know, Alice.
You sure about...
Fine. I'll do what...
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely...
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon... Then, everyone joins...
Yep.
Well, we've got the gang.
Count me in 2.
Jean?
It's nothing.
Yeah. Yesterday felt...
Yes, but that was...
Ooh, look at you getting up!
Well,
Hey, don't be embarrassed. Besides, the more you open up, the...
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word von...
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment.
Before we set off, I was able to maintain contact before, but right now, it might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst.
You mean destroying the bubble and—
Yes, if it comes.
All right. I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fix.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt? Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the... Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Let's play! Think you can get away? Here we go!
Together some communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage. These elements devices are useful
Let's play!
All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But
Yeah! The city's crawling!
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point! Let's go! Look! Esteban!
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we pure...
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events. Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go and... Yahoo! Think you can get away? Here we go! Yahoo!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire... And in the face of an empty city has its... Oh, and this thing.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's...
Wait, what about Varka? Have you...
No, I'm not sure where he is. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Look, it's Jean!
Let's play! Think you can get away?
Barbados, guide us.
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these
Don't worry. As long as we...
I see. In that case, let's get...
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't...
No, he might be at the upper level.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Time for retribution!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
tis.
What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Huh?
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up. I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah, we should get out of here.
This place should be safe from monster.
Anyone there?
Yeah, we can hear you now!
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a cache. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like—
Wait, but even if the Traveler never
the Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to see—
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss—
Wait! Does that mean—
The aftermath of Dvalin, the power of the Abyss has—
So if we want to resolve—
We have to— I know that sounds intense, but we have our solution, so let's hop to— No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard—
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
Of course. I just hope—
Guess I'm the newbie, huh?
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Tibet if I didn't rise to the occasion?
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot. Here we go!
Up the ante!
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Time for takeoff.
Nice job! One more to go!
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Let's play! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yahoo!
Got a bit too cocky.
Wait, hear me. Time to switch positions.
Retribution!
Brace yourselves.
Up the ante! Up the ante! Thunder!
Here we go.
Up the ante!
Time to get serious.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Burn! Thunder! Charge! Up the ante!
Barbados, guide us.
Marius!
Up the ante! Thunder! Up the ante!
Let's play!
Thanks, Gene.
Devouring, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la! Mom, I'm here to play! Huh? Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine, as long as the building itself is intact. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind.
Honestly, after everything, I mean, can we be certain there aren't...
I suppose that speaks to the...
If I know out,
Her abilities do speak for...
So, what now? Haha, even...
Say no more!
All right, let's head over to my...
I'm afraid not.
So what? The world...
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem.
On second thought, how about you... What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right?
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent... You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the dodo...
So?
Yes, quite. It should be smooth. Nicole will keep an eye on them. I wouldn't...
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courage... Of course, that doesn't mean...
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after...
Dear Paimon, your word to the wise. Do not those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are no—
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had— I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never— Your intuition is spot on.
What? So it didn't come?
The abyss is packed. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think the essence of the abyss lies in the hate. This world is— These events can be small, almost trivial. Of course they can all— So then, Precisely. And thus, the abyss, in the end though, it's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of—
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but—
Whatever for? Things turned out just— Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blast—
Oh dear. Run,
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the dodo.
I won't let you down.
Add Ash. Thank you for complete. Add Ash.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Huh?